Welcome back, everybody. We are here in Moldova. Another beautiful day. But today we are at one of the winery. Actually, not a winery. I apologize. The biggest wine cellar in the world, according to the Guinness Book of World Records.
Yes, it's 55 kilometers, which is about 31 miles. 30 some miles.
31 miles.
Underground,
yes.
yeah.
Long.
It's called Milestii Mici.
Yes, and we're going to take a tour today, of course, to sample some wine, try a lot of different things. I'm excited to be about it. Too. Yes, you know, we're seeing one of the Guinness Book of World Records, and it's in Moldova, of all places, too.
Yeah.
When you start thinking of wine, you start thinking of maybe Italy, France, places like that all over Europe.
Or like South America, right? Like Argentina has good wines. Yeah.
Right, but here we are in Moldova, of all places. So
yeah, it's nice too.
Beautiful vineyard too that's around, and as you get down, it's pretty lower. And as you guys look around, this is huge. I mean, it stretches for miles and miles and miles, and it looks like you can probably take one of those. Either you can drive down it, correct me if I'm wrong, I'll see myself, like I said, I've never been here before, or you can take like a little small mini train which goes underground to be able to see this whole facility itself too as well. So this is another day trip. We were partying last night, but we're here and having wine for lunch. So let's get into it. I'm pretty sure there's different packages that you can purchase. I know there's a dinner that you can actually do at this facility, or you can just do the wine tasting in like small plates like cheeses, charcuterie, things like that. So let's explore and let's go on this amazing wine tour too as well. I love wine and I've never really had Moldovan wine.
Right here.
Oh, okay.
So go check in first.
Okay, let's check in. We already pre-purchased our tickets online, so all we have to do is just find our spot and load up. All right, the tour has begun. Well, we're on our adventure. Let's go down in the tunnel. Here we go. It's definitely recommended that you have a jacket on because it can already start feeling it a little bit of chilly here. So bring a long sleeve sweater or a jacket because the temperature literally dropped just like this. Here we go. On to taste some wine. Yeah, it feels about at least lower 50s right now. It was about 87 earlier before we even entered in. So this is the Cabernet lot. I don't know if you guys can really see it, but hopefully you can hear it, and we'll try to get some more visuals as we get closer to the actual wine itself. Let's go. This is so cool. Like each lot has its own, is where the wine is stored. So from what George was telling me earlier, I know you guys really can't see what's going on once we get more light. You used to be able to drive your car down here. Now it's more of a, you go on one of these electric, I guess let's just call them large golf carts. So yeah, let's see what we got. So these are all the barrels of the wines you guys see as we drive along. The first stop said Cabernet, and yeah, our guide is in English, so when she's speaking I will stop talking there and let her take the way, and you guys can kind of hear everything that she is saying. But we're about to pull up, it looks like, to one of the facilities itself. So okay, grab all your things, follow the guide.
Over here. Okay, so first of all I want to say welcome into our winery. Our history begins like 200 years ago, where in these underground galleries it started to extract our limestone. This was limestone which was extracted manually. Back in 1960s, it was invented a machine. And with this machine, it was used to cut our stone, and it was used to extract it and build different houses in the nearby villages. And also we were founded as a winery since 1969 because we have the optimal conditions. First of all, the temperature constant all over the year, which starts from 12 to 40 degrees Celsius, which is good for our wine storage in here under the ground. And also the humidity. The humidity starts from 50 to 95%, which is also good for our wine storage in here under the ground. And we are the largest underground galleries from the entire world. We have the total length of 200 kilometers, but we're not using all of them. We use only 55 kilometers. So 50 kilometers to produce and storage here our wine, and also only 5 kilometers for the tourist route. That's why you'll see only a small part of our underground galleries. And now we have the depth of 45 meters under the ground. At the next station we are going to reach 80 meters under the ground. But we're not going actually under the ground, we are just going straight, but above us there's a hill. So the hill's height is 80 meters, that's why at the next station we are going to reach 80 meters under the ground. So we're just going straight. And also you'll see big oak barrels on the tourist route. Do you think that those big oak barrels are full with wine or empty? What do you say?
They're full.
Let's hope that they're full, but actually all of them are empty. We just use them for decoration. It was used to be full a few years ago, but because we used to do the tour with the car, it was a lot of fumes and noise, which was not good for our wine storage in here under the ground. That's why now we use them only for decoration. And also in those big oak barrels, a tiny woman had to go inside and clean the barrel manually to reuse it again. But now we're not doing this anymore because we use only smaller oak barrels. And these ones are full now, right now, not empty. This is the place where we keep right now our wine. And also the biggest oak barrel has 20 tons, but we also use big metal tank where the pressure is held in. And the biggest tank has 200 tons. You will see them on the tourist route. And now we have here on the streets of Union a waterfall, you can hear it. But there is no white wine in there, it's just water. It's natural water actually. It's natural water, but artificial, it's the artificial waterfall. It's working here based on the mechanism. Be careful, we have here a step. You can take a closer look at the waterfall, we take some pictures, and then we are going to go next when the train is coming back.
Alright, so let's do that. Let's take some photos of the waterfall. See what it looks like. Getting a little bit more light over here, so we'll figure it out. Alright guys, here we go. We're underground now, getting deep. This is the waterfall itself that she was mentioning. Pretty cool.
Yeah, so they extracted the stone right here, basically, right? Because he said it in the thing, because it used to be like a mine, and after the mine was closed, they opened the winery. Yeah.
You can definitely feel how cool it is down here.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, now I got used to it now. But like you said, it just dropped like this. It's like really, really quick.
Right.
So yeah, you definitely need to have a jacket here.
But this is enough. I mean, I wouldn't say you need like a super bundle up, but it's a long sleeve sweater, something like that too as well.
Yeah.
So
it's not terrible. Yeah.
Right. All right. On to the next stop. Right?
Yeah.
Yes. All right. Here we go. Stop number 2. So we pretty much got an introductory talking about the history of the where the underground cellar where we're at. As she mentioned before, this is the biggest cellar in the world that stores the most wines, and so this is a great adventure that we're on right now. Try different style wines. I'm pretty sure that not all of them are Moldovan. They probably have different wines from all over the world that are stored in the cellar too, but they also produce and make their own wine. You can see these large barrels as we head down to the next stop. Sorry for the copyright music. Yeah, we probably got to end it until it goes over.
I don't think this one's going to be copyrighted.
Oh, okay.
But yeah.
All right.
For my head. And in 2005 we are going to enter the Guinness Book of Records with a total amount of the bottles of 1.5 million bottles full with wine. Nowadays we have like 2 million bottles of wine. Let's come inside.
Okay.
If you do not believe us that we have here 2 million bottles of wine, we can start counting right now.
Right.
You can start from here and we'll end here.
Right.
From the beginning, I will tell you that each bottles are full with wine, not only for decoration, it's not empty, every bottle is full with wine. And we keep here only our collection wine, which is the only wine that goes through 2 maturations. First it was kept in the big oak barrels or big tanks, now it's kept in the bottles for the second maturation. And then we can try to sell this wine eventually after the sommeliers, the tasters will give the right for our wine. So they have to taste every type of our wine to see if the wine is ready to be sold and tasted eventually.
This is incredible. So if you like wine,
And
this
also
is the
here
place
we
to
have
come.
a private collection for each person who rent the house at Milestii Mici winery. They storage here the wine in optimal conditions and in the largest underground galleries from the entire world. We have owners from the United States, from Russia, Ukraine, Romania, Moldova, Germany, France. We have also from China owners because we have the biggest export in China of 60%, that's why. And also each owner has to pay 500 euros for the rent of one house, plus the prices for our bottles. And here you can keep only our wine, the Milestii Mici wine, and also minimum 50 bottles at the beginning. So we are coming to this point at the end so we can take more pictures. Let's go this way.
It's pretty cool, huh?
It is, yeah, right? So I guess at the entrance, it's their wine that's stored in here.
Yes.
Not
Yes,
anyone else.
yeah.
I thought it was like a collection of just a whole bunch of
It's a private,
Right.
basically.
So here all the bottles are placed in these houses, and also each house is called a casa. The noun casa comes from Italian and it means this house where the bottles are stored in. So this is where we keep our sparkling wine, which was produced just an experiment here, and it's happening here under the ground. But now we storage all the bottles here, so it's not going to be sold eventually because we keep only as a proof of that experiment. It's a method called champenoise. We are going to see how it was made. But also you can see here some wine, which is close with this. This is the cork, which it's applied for all our bottles. And on the cork for the new bottles, we are going to apply the new layer of red wax, which is called surguci, and it's the layer of wax, which is applied on our cork to keep the wine in perfect condition, so it's not damaged from the mold and from the dust. And also each bottle from Milestii Mici winery has this layer of wax applied. The bottle is only for the wine. And it's a sparkling wine. You can see that it's closed with this metal capsule. If you get a closer look, this is the metal capsule which keeps the pressure inside. But now this wine is also it's not going to be sold and tasted eventually. It's kind of mixed, the wine and sparkling wine. But the sparkling wine is just going to stay here as an experiment, as a proof of that experiment. So each house it's very deep. It doesn't seem to look, but it is deep, and can storage different numbers of the bottles. One casa can storage from 150 bottles to 1,500 bottles. It depends on the dimensions of each house. And also this is the part for the wine, and also you can see that each house has a passport. This is the new passport for the wine and for the casa. We have here the number of the casa, which is the house for the bottles, and also we have the type of the wine, which is called blend from Cabernet Sauvignon and Merlot, and also we have the harvest here to know when this wine was produced and that grapes were collected, and also the total amount of the bottles which are stored here inside. So in each house are 4 or 5 layers of bottles, so 4 or 5 rounds of different bottles, but are all placed here at one time. And then when the sommeliers give the rights to our wine, we can take all of the bottles and we are going to sell them eventually.
All right, so if you got 500 euros, you can pretty much get your own thing. So.
And also each bottle here is placed in this horizontal position, so the wine is in contact every time with the cork. If we are going to keep the bottle in the vertical position, like we'll see in the shops, we'll have a dead wine, because this cork, it will dry and it will get the wine in contact with the oxygen for the cork. That's why we keep here the wine in optimal conditions and in the largest underground galleries from the entire world. And now we are going to have here the production of our wine from an experiment in 1990s, which was called champenoise method for the sparkling wine, a traditional method. So here every woman rotates every bottle, we have very strong movement in every day until 2 to 3 months. So to the wine was added yeast and sugar in this very thick bottle to start the fermentating process, and in the walls of our bottle it was gathering a sediment, which was the dead yeast, which we had to extract it eventually. So the woman had to rotate every bottle to extract that sediment. So when she was rotating the bottle, the sediment had to gather from the walls to our neck. And she could rotate 40,000 bottles a day to extract that sediment. And you can see how the sediment has gathered from the walls to our neck. You can see it. This is the sediment, the dead yeast, which we had to extract eventually. So to extract it, We had to frozen actually only the neck of our bottle at minus 25 degrees with liquid nitrogen, and it was coming like a cube of ice with a small quantity of the sparkling wine. A sparkling wine which was extracted from the neck of the bottle, it was replaced with old wine and sugar to refill the bottle, and that quantity of sugar told us if the sparkling wine will be dry, semi-dry, sweet or semi-sweet. It depends how much sugar we added, so it was very hard procedure to do. And also this metal capsule was replaced with cork, which is imported from Portugal for all types of our wine. But because it took a longer period of time and it was dangerous because in any moment the bottle could explode, we're not doing this anymore. So nowadays we produce a sparkling wine from method Charmato Martinotti, which is from Italy, where we just keep the wine in big steel metal tank where the pressures hold in, and we look at the size and the movement of our silhouette bubbles. So if at the beginning the bubbles are very big and have this chaotically movement from down to up, is the active phase of the fermentating process, but after a couple of months they're becoming more tiny, and also have this slowly ordinate movement from down to up. And then we know if the wine is ready to be sold and tasted eventually, based on the size and the movement of our silhouette bubbles. And also one bottle of qualified sparkling wine can produce like 50 million bubbles in one bottle, and they persist in a glass for 1 hour. I don't know who counted them, all of them, the bubbles in the sparkling wine bottles, but he did it. So you can start counting right now if you want.
Yeah.
We're going now to speech with the
Yeah, like Dom Perignon supposed to have 10,000 bubbles per bottle.
That's not a
That's who's, like she said, who's counting the bubbles, you know? You know, that's all good, right? All right, watch your step.
Now we have 2 roads. We can pick one of them because we'll meet in the same point, so it doesn't matter where we go. Just pick one road and go straight.
All right. What do you think? Left, right?
Let's go this way.
Let's go left,
Please
all
do
right?
not touch the bottles.
Okay. Or drink them. All right.
I'm not gonna touch it, just drink it.
Yeah, let's drink it. Uh-huh. All right. So what'd she say? It was like, what, 500 euros or to rent the?
Yeah.
500 euros per year.
Per year. Okay. All right.
And also on the walls you can see the use of another electric machine, which was used here and also in the secret room from Milestii Mici winery to cut here the stone in a special way.
Okay. So it's like a special stone.
And also here you can see that 1987 on the passports for our wine collection, it's frequently seen in our golden collection. That's why, because it's the best harvest year that was until now, because of the dry weather. So if we have dry weather, we are going to get this collection wine because the grapes had a lot of sugar. So the sugar is natural preservative from the grapes produced naturally for the wine.
Jeez, this is so
And also because we're under the ground, you may wonder what is happening here under the ground when the ground is moving, when the earthquake is happening. Actually, nothing happens here because we can feel the earthquake just above us, not under the ground. That's why when the ground is moving, when the earthquake is happening, no bottle was broken and no one was injured. And if you are by any chance nearby, you can come here and you'll be safe. I assure you won't get thirsty, so you'll have plenty of wine to drink. And you can count all our bottles. So it's the best safe place to hide.
Yes, you won't get bored. All right, definitely.
And also because we are here, we are going to have here installed one of the 7 seismic stations from the entire Republic of Moldova, which is placed here. It's called Mil. So this is one of the 7 seismic stations from the entire Republic of Moldova. So when the earthquake is happening, when the ground is moving, from here it's taking the exact dates, which will go to Chisinau and eventually to Bucharest, and you'll see them on the news. And the seismic station is placed here inside of this room, and from here it's taking the exact dates by the specialists when the earthquake is happening. In Moldova, we do not have earthquake happening so often, but it's rare. But it happens because we're close to the Carpathian Mountains from the Vrancea zone from Romania, which is the seismic zone, that's why. And also from 2001, we are declared as the state-owned enterprise 100%. So we cannot be owned by someone, we are owned by the state 100%.
I thought it's a private.
Yeah, right?
No, this is owned by the state. Nice.
Yeah. You can see how easy it is to get lost in here. So this is probably definitely one of the reasons why you need a guide to take you around.
So when the Soviet Union was in power, Mikhail Gorbachev was the one that started the prohibition law. He started this fight against alcoholists, and also many wineries from our country was placed in danger. So we had to protect our exclusive wine. So we created the secret room, which is in front of you. And in the secret room, we are going to storage here also our wine and some other wines from the entire Republic of Moldova, from our wineries, to keep here the wine in safe place. So the door was closed because inside was kept 50,000 bottles bottles of our exclusive wine. So 50,000 bottles were placed inside, and the door was closed until the Soviet Union broke up. And after 6 years, we are going to open the door, and 40,000 bottles were sold. So nowadays, we have only 10,000 bottles left, which are actually declared by the parliament as the patrimony of the Republic of Moldova, so we cannot sell them anymore. But you can take a closer look and you can see the bottles inside the secret room.
Alright, let's go to the secret room.
Switch to the booth again. So this is the secret room, and you can see here also the door to the secret room. The door weighs 3 tons and it's working on its mechanism, but now it's not working anymore actually, so it's very old. But if you want to try to move the door and to go inside, you have to drink our wine first, and then you can try to move the door. It will be powerful.
Okay.
You can take a closer look and you'll see the bottles inside of this room, on the right side and also on the left side in the secret room. Most of them are dessert wine, but we cannot sell them anymore.
Alright.
Be careful of them again.
Hello, anyone in there? Bring me a bottle.
1985.
Oh, wow. Alright, this is the secret room.
How it looks in the museum shop. You can see here the new label, which is representing the old aspect of our wine. We also have here the logo type Milestii Mici. We also have here the name of the wine and the type here written to know more about this wine. And also we have instructions in Romanian and English about this wine and the golden collection in which it was stored in. And also we have the handbook where you can see manually written. Here we have the harvest year to know when this wine was produced and the grapes were collected. And also the bottling year to know when this wine was placed in the bottles for the second maturation. And also the third number for every bottle, which is never repeating itself. And it's telling us that this wine and the bottle is unique in its own way. And also here in front we'll have a small map of our underground gallery, so you won't get lost when you drink our wine. If you get lost, you can look here and you'll find a way out. It depends how much you're drinking and how you're using the bottles. So be careful.
Got it. They clean them up for you. It's not all that dust on it.
They just look at the indicators, so it's easier for them. And also here we have on the wall the sculpture of Hajduk. So Hajduk was this man which was working for the quarter of Moldova, which are the woods from Moldova, and he got to drink a small quantity of our Moldovan wine, and he got us power flood that bull, and eventually he beat the bull in a fight. As we know, the wine is giving us power, but we do not have to abuse of that, so you won't become as powerful as him, or it could become, in the worst case, the bull yourself. So be careful how much you're drinking.
Help the bear, right?
Yes.
If you see me in the woods, right?
See
Yes.
me, if you see me fight a
Put
bull,
in
help the
Moldova,
bull.
help the bull, right?
Now we're going to enter the tasters room, the sommelier room.
Okay.
3 to 5 years,
in my language.
all sommeliers have to gather in this room, and they have to taste from every type of our wine. So they gather in this room where no strange smells or noise at this round table, and they have to taste from every type of our wine. So they only take 2 free bottles from each house, and they only take a small quantity from each type of wine, which they keep in their mouth to analyze the organoleptic qualities of our wine. And then they have to spit the wine after a few seconds in the jar to not get drunk, and can taste 50-60 different types of wine in one day. So they stay here 10-12 sommeliers, and they have to taste from every type of our wine, and they stay here 2-3 weeks to taste from every type of our wine from this golden collection. And also for them to not get drunk, we'll have here a special guest, which is God Bacchus, the king of the wine. He discovered the wine, first the juice from the grapes and then the wine, and he is the one that is supervising the sommeliers to not get drunk. He's also going to watch you when you're going to drink our wine, so be careful how much you're drinking.
Also, I heard he's Moldovan.
Maybe? Also you can see that he is very fascinated or maybe scared, because he's watching in this direction to the drunk liver of his guests. So this is how it looks like after drinking too much wine.
Jeez.
So be careful how much you're drinking. If you want to take some pictures here if you'd like, you can take them, and then we'll go next.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's a messed up liver. More and more bottles.
Right?
Right.
How many? He said 2 million?
I think it's either 2 million or 1.2 million. I have to.
I stopped counting at 565.
Right, exactly. 99 bottles of wine in the wall. Exactly.
Help the bull.
Yeah, see, he's looking at me right now, bro.
Yeah. That's actually, I think it's from the Greek mythology,
Yes.
right? Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Bacchus.
from above in house 271. You can see that the wine is from 1973. It's our oldest and exclusive wine. It's called the Bucket of Moldova, Buchet Moldavi from 1973. It's our oldest and exclusive wine, which has a price for one bottle of 1,800 euros. So it's a very sweet wine. It's produced from grapes called Muscat and Alicante, and also it's a variety of grapes involved, and also an extract of 24 medicinal herbs. So it's not produced anymore nowadays. It was produced actually by another winery from the bazaar, and now it's placed here. Only here you can find this wine, so it's not produced anymore. That's why it has a higher price.
How much is it for one bottle?
1,800.
1,800 euros per one bottle.
For one bottle, okay.
And after 2 years, the price may get higher and higher, so now it's actually a cheap price.
Okay.
Get in while you can.
Bye now.
Very well. I can look that way.
Exactly. Yeah. Put it in my backpack now. Look over there.
So we can take some pictures here, and then we'll go next to the big tasting room, where that's the fun part. Like in James Bond movies, something like
Yeah,
that.
there's a little secret door right there.
Enchanting room, something like that.
All right.
We are going to enter in the big tasting room.
All right. This is what we came for. To taste it. We got the educational class. Now it's time to put it to the test. And see what it's about. Oh. Shakalaka.
Yeah, they said it's a little warmer here too.
Oh yeah, you already can feel it. Yes. Definitely, for sure.
We are going to enter in the big tasting room. No one stays behind.
All right, guys. Hopefully you were paying attention. There's gonna be a test when we get to the tasting room. You guys remember everything she said. You got to remember everything she said. All right. So hopefully you guys were paying attention. Test is coming up, and it's not multiple choice. All right. English group. Follow us. Don't stay behind.
No man behind.
Yes. Guinness Book of Records. And I have a price that confirms our wine, which is a qualified wine. And also those are the doors to the big tasting room, which open like this. They look like oak barrels full with wine, but are not full with wine, are empty, and
Oh,
we're
that was
going to enter in the big
cool, bro.
tasting room. So let's go inside, please everybody follow me.
First we had a stone opening door, and now the barrels to the thing. Something smells good too. There's like food right here too as well.
Yeah, they smell
Okay.
food too.
Yeah.
We didn't get the food package.
Right.
We're gonna go to dinner later.
Yeah. No, but I smell something really
Oh,
good.
yeah.
So if you guys do want to eat, there's food
Yeah, I
over
had
there
food
too
here.
as
It
well.
was pretty good before. Yeah.
Okay.
So in English, we just stay here.
But I guess this is an example of what it would look like if you're
Actually, I had dinner at this table once.
if you're going to eat here. Obviously, see kind of like a little charcuterie board, prosciutto. Looks like some bruschetta on top, some dates, the wines as well. All right, English group, let's go. Wow. And the band too. The live band.
We have the Guinness Book of Records and also the Embark, which was ruled in Moldova. And this is the book for your impressions if you want to write down something before or after the degustation. I will suggest after the degustation so you have a better imagination. Yes.
Yes. All right, our tables are here.
When did you go again?
Yes. So Anthony here, and Georgie is here.
All right, this is our table, guys.
Yes. And I will come to you to make a presentation of the wine in a couple of seconds, okay?
All right. Right here?
Doesn't matter. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Because we got three, right? So we got one.
We did,
two, and
yes.
three. Yeah.
These are the wines.
Nice.
They're already poured for us too. Boom. Is this supposed to be for us or not? No.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I didn't want to touch something that wasn't like. Now you got to pay for it. Yes. Right. Boom. And then-
1800.
1800. Yes. From our 32-year age bore that's on top of it.
Right.
All right. So, I guess this is included with the thing. Kind of just like a small sample for the food. A wine pairing. She's gonna come by and explain all the wines. So.
We even get a present.
Oh wow, perfect. Yes, a little gift bag, boom, to take home with you. Boom.
Yeah. But I think we'll wait till she's
Yeah.
displayed everything.
Yes. All right. So it looks like a tasting of three different wines.
После la urmă.
A white, a red, and some type of blush.
From the leg, not from the cups, not from the wine. And you can take the glass from the leg and you can try to rotate the glass in your hand to feel the flavor better. Your first white wine is a dry wine, which is called Sauvignon Blanc. It's from 2022. The wine has 14% of alcohol. We say noroc, you know what I mean?
Noroc.
Like good luck.
Good luck. Oh yeah, got it. Look in the eyes, right?
So in your first white wine, you're going to feel the flavor of the gooseberries and also green apple and fresh citrus like plum or lemon. The tasting temperature for the white wine is 8 degrees Celsius.
Very good, right?
Yes. White, this is
You
my
can try
favorite
the white
style of
wine with the
wine.
salad from
Sauvignon
fresh vegetables, baked fish or poultry. For the white wine, it depends on your preferences. And also your second wine will be the red wine, which has the ruby red color. Yes, with the larger color. So the red wine has a lot of tannin, which it will leave your mouth dry. Your red wine, which has this ruby red color, it's called Cabernet Sauvignon from 2020. Your red wine is Cabernet Sauvignon from 2020.
Okay.
In your red wine, you're going to feel the flavor of the sour cherries and dry plums and bottled cherries.
Noroc. Round 2. Boom.
The red wine is tasted at the temperature of 18 degrees Celsius, the temperature of the room. And you can try your red wine with the meat, especially the pork or the beef, or the Asian food, which is spicier. It depends on your preferences.
Smooth.
And also at the end, we're going to have the dessert wine, which is the most sweet wine.
That is this one.
So now we just make a quick presentation of the wine, and then you can have all the time to enjoy the wines in the meals.
Okay.
So your last one will be the dessert wine, which has the golden color. It's called Margaretar. It's from 2005. It's produced from grapes called Muscat and Aligatec. The sweet wine, it's called dessert wine. It has 16% of alcohol, also 160 grams of sugar from the grapes, so it's very, very sweet. After you drink this wine, you can try to move the door from the beginning, maybe half an hour.
No, I'll just find the rules.
And also the sweet wine has the flavor of the quince and petal of roses and an aftertaste and caramel and honey, so it's very, very sweet. It's a great partner for the creamy dessert. So you can try it with the dry plums, which have nuts inside, like a surprise.
Okay, Noroc. Round 3.
So,
All right, guys.
yeah, this is sweet.
Oh, that is very, very sweet. Woo.
Can I ask you a question? So I remember Queen Elizabeth from England's favorite wine is from here, right?
It's actually from Purcari winery.
Oh, Purcari, okay.
And she had a collection.
But I tasted it here at some point a few years ago, no? Am I wrong?
Remember the name of the wine, maybe?
No, that's what I'm trying to figure out.
Maybe it's Black of Purcari.
Yes, I think so.
Here it's Black of Milestii Mici.
Okay.
So it's like a blend from Cabernet Sauvignon, Raro Neagră and Sapirate. You
Okay.
can ask for Negru de Milestii Mici at the supermarket, the museum shop.
Thank you, appreciate
So
it.
I will leave you to enjoy the wines and the meals, and also the musicians will come to you in a couple of seconds to sing something for you. Have a nice day.
Oh, thank you so much. Great experience, guys, man. This is something that if you want to do, it's like a day trip. Come check it out, man. We are in Moldova, man. Wine country of the East, man. So this is an amazing time. Like I said, if you want to do this tour, you can come out and see everything we have here.
Este 3 vinuri și un spumant cadou pentru domnul care mare.
All right, thank you.
Nu vă mai vedem.
Să aici mă vedeți, că alerg.
Bun, hai, mulțumesc mult.
All right, so I guess.
Yeah, so she said she'll still be around, but the tour is pretty much done.
Okay.
Right? Yeah.
Well,
so
that's
now,
it.
Now we're just gonna enjoy the wine.
Enjoy the wine, enjoy the food, and hopefully we don't get too drunk.
Okay.
So,
Well, we can get drunk. These guys. Are
okay, all right, yes, do the DDs. And this is like what is a date or
It's like
a
a
prune?
bruschetta.
No, I'm saying that's the dessert right here. What's this?
Oh, these are
Plums
dry.
with
Plums.
nuts inside.
Yeah, they're like
Okay.
stuffed with nuts.
Asta ca
Gotcha.
să mănânci, ai degustat-o, deși spune lui că el știe mai bine.
Yeah. Really barman history. All right, I'm gonna go back to the Sauvignon Blanc.
Yes,
It's
me
pretty
too.
good.
I'm gonna start with because that's what we started with.
And then
So
the cab, but I don't know if I'll drink the sweet one. That's too much.
no, I don't know. We'll see how I feel. You know what I mean? Let's go back.
Norok.
Norok. All right, round 2.
Yeah.
Eggplant. Okay, got you.
Yeah.
I've never seen like a green one before though.
What, a green eggplant?
Yeah.
It's not green.
This one is cooked, by the way. This one is grilled eggplant with tomatoes and onion.
Okay.
And it's made like a paste, but we call it actually a salad.
Yeah. They call it salad.
And we eat it on.
I think
on
they
bread.
call it in Romania as a cusca, right? I think it's a cusca.
Probably.
Așa și zic, românii zic zacuscă.
But I've seen it like more red. Like I'm saying, like no more. You know, just Akusta. I've seen it more.
Oh yeah, because they have tomatoes.
Oh,
and
okay, that
peppers.
makes sense. So it's
Yeah.
tomatoes. I got you. Okay, got it.
Remember my mom made some?
Yeah.
That's because
It
she
was.
had the tomatoes and peppers.
Yeah. Okay. Right on.
Eu gata.
Oh yeah, that's perfect.
Very good, right?
Especially with like the perfect pairing with the white wine. Yeah.
I'm sorry, but
get that?
I'll spoil that
Right.
that history with Queen Elizabeth.
Oh, okay. No worries.
Yeah.
So there was a rumor that Queen Elizabeth enjoyed the Negru de Purcari wine, but actually there is no proof to say that. She had a small collection back then in Purcari, but it wasn't able to, like nobody actually could prove that it was hers. It was actually from the Buckingham Palace. It could have been,
Could have been somebody else.
ordered, but not necessarily that she actually tried it. But it's a nice story, so we use it.
Yeah.
Yeah. What is going to say that is
We'll
just
just go with it.
we'll go with it. Yeah. Exactly. We'll make the executive decision and say that
Exactly.
you know, God save the Queen.
Oh wow. So my dad says that during Soviet Union,
Uh-huh.
the guys who served in the like in the submarines, they were actually in their diet was included red wine from Moldova, from Purcari specifically, because it helped with the radiation and like stuff. Because there's like a catalyst.
Okay.
They help with like radiation and stuff. Like,
Câte adevăr e aici? De
but
cum
same thing. We don't know how true is this.
Right. exactly. Right. Yeah.
After
It's a good
Chernobyl-
consolation prize system. You know.
After Chernobyl,
check this
anybody
out now.
used that to drink.
Oh, okay. We're getting a private show here. What more could you ask for, man? We got some great wine,
Yeah.
great company, great food, and yeah, and strike up the band.
Bună ziua!
Bună ziua.
Limba română vorbim?
Un pic. Dar mai mult engleză.
În engleză. De unde avem oaspeți?
America, United States,
Da?
Washington DC.
Și? Chișinău.
Yeah, Washington D.C. bro.
Ucraina. Здоровенькі були.
Slava Ukraine.
Da.
Heroam slava.
Îți dăm o mică excursie muzicală din Moldova. Plecăm în Statele Unite și ne întoarcem prin Ucraina sau invers. Din Moldova prin Ucraina, în Statele Unite și înapoi, da? Ca să simțiți mai profund.
We're gonna do an excursion of music from Ukraine, Moldova to United States and
Hey,
back.
bring it back, man. Let's do it, bro. Let's do it. Bravo, bravo.
You recognize the song?
Yes.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. Yes. Bravo. Thank you.
Bravo. Back to Moldova.
Trandafiri de la Moldova, chiar și bine în burtă. Trandafiri
Yes, sir. Bravo. All right, guys, that wraps up the tour. Our chariot awaits. The train is waiting for us. Last call. Time to grab a drink and get on the road again to the next adventure. Boom. Shout out. We did it. Guinness Book of World Records. we are here.
Where can we find this video?
Yeah, I'll give you the link to the channel as well. Definitely, yes. All right. Shout out to where are you from?
New York.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
We're from DC, so
Okay.
only 4 hours away. You know, not that.
DC, the city itself?
Yes, it is. Yeah, Washington D.C. All right. Well, we're all East Coast here. You know, it's all good.
East Coast.
East Coast. Yeah. All right. Right now we're in first place. The English, the English train's going away. They gotta beat them. All right, guys. Next adventure coming up soon. Where are we going next? You know?
I think we're gonna try to Krikova, but we'll see if we manage to do it. We'll see if we find spots there. Yeah.
Who knows? Sometimes you gotta just get on the train and go, and this is what we're doing. So, onward. All right, guys. This is the store where you can purchase any of the wines that we've tasted earlier today, or even some of the wines that they have that are not listed from the ones we've tasted. Obviously, they say they have a whole collection close to, I think either 1 million or 2 million wines that are stored in here as well. They have red, white, rosés, blush style wines. So it's whatever tickles your fancy. You should be able to find some type of wine that's over here, and then you can see this is the prices that are listed for each one of the bottles to take home. Remember, this is Moldovan lei prices over here, so it's not U.S. prices, so don't get outraged by it. But if you break it down, I think it's about 17 or 18 U.S. dollars per lei so do your conversion and math to kind of figure. She did say they clean up all the bottles too, so this would be the finished product, what it looks like, so you won't have dust or anything to it as well.
Here, 50 years cognac.
Yeah, wow, boom. You know what I mean? Saying for my cognac lovers back
18,000 leis. That's $1,000 right here.
All right, so
$1,000.
straight up for my big ballers out here, man. If you're trying to,
and you see, it's called divine. Divine. It's because the cognac is made only in France, in the region in France, right? So this is basically a cognac, but just because it was not made in France, we cannot call it cognac. So they came up with a name divine.
Same thing with like
divine.
the sparkling wines too. They can't call it.
Yes, champagne. Yes, you got to be exactly.
All right, guys,
Same
here it
exact
is.
way.
Boom. So this is the store. You know what I mean? If you guys want to send a donation to your boy Backpack Mo to, you know what I mean, purchase one, go ahead. Go ahead and do that right now as well. You know what I mean? So here we are, bro.
Okay.
This is everything.
All right.
Boom, boom, boom.
Oh, they got more right here. See? Oh, they have rakiu too.
Yeah, okay.
They have rakiu too.
So not just wine. If you guys want to get some.
450.
At the end of the day, it all comes from grapes. So this is what it is. The grape family. Boom. And if you guys want the bubbly, here's the guys who are trying to pop bottles back home, Moldova.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We in the building, baby. Look at us. Yeah. Mama, we made it
Sure
now.
you don't want to buy anything?
Yeah, I'm good.
You good? All right, let's go then.
All right, guys.
Ready?
Let's
Stay.
do it. Boom. Go. All right. Bye-bye. Ciao. Adios.
Adios.
All right.
I'll get this sign here. This is cool right here.
So, of course,
Sign it.
if I didn't mention it in the beginning, this is the name of the
Milestii Mici.
place that we're at. Boom. And I mean, biggest wine
Cellar
in the world. Okay. All right. We've entered it. We've came. We saw. We conquered. We drank. We did it all. Boom. It looks like these are all the awards that they've won throughout the years. Gold medal. Boom, boom, boom. Silver medal. You know what I mean? We're collecting gold here in Moldova. You know. All right, guys. Ciao. I'm out. Peace. Later. Bye. Woo!